Get back to the Gaza peace plan and get to Alon Liel. He is a former Israeli ambassador who also served as the Director General of Israel's Foreign Ministry, and he joins us now from Tel Aviv. Thank you so much for sticking around with us, Alon. How confident are you, if at all, of there being a lasting ceasefire coming out of these negotiations?
Not confident at all. I don't think the Israeli government thinks in terms of lasting peace agreement. I think we can divide stages from this aspect to three: ceasefire, end of the war, and continued negotiations between the sides. I think we might see a ceasefire and we might see an exchange of hostages to prisoners. I'm not sure at all we'll see the end of the war. So I'm not sure at all we will enter the same room and negotiate. So peace is still very far away.
So, Alon, give us a sense of the politics here. Would it actually suit Benjamin Netanyahu for this whole thing, just to see this whole plan collapse?
Look, I think the Israeli public, especially today on the eve of the 7th of October, on the eve of 2 years to this war, is very, very eager and anxious to see the 48 hostages back. And I think Netanyahu realizes it. And I think the Palestinians would very much like to see their prisoners back. And I think this deal can be agreed. And even if it will take a week or two, because the timetable when you are sitting in Cairo on the details, on the names, is very different from the Trump timetable. So, but I think this can be done. Then we go to issues of the depth of the withdrawal, on the involvement of Hamas or the disappearance of Hamas. These are very, very complicated issues that will be still done under fire, I believe, because when we have so many soldiers there, you cannot prevent clashes and hostilities. So I think if we will be next week or in 2 weeks behind this exchange deal, then we will start looking around and see progress. I don't see in any way Israel getting, or this government of Israel getting close to agreeing to a two-state solution, definitely not agreeing to change its position on a Palestinian state.
Well, absolutely. That was going to be my question, Alon, because what we have is a coalition, a right-wing coalition at the moment, which has got to sell to them the idea, not of statehood, but actually the plan that also recognizes Palestinians' aspirations for statehood, not actually a roadmap into becoming a state, though.
I think the battle on the issue of a Palestinian state is not inside the Israeli political map. The majority of the Israeli political map is against it. The battle is between Netanyahu and maybe his cabinet and the streets of Europe. It's not even the governments. It was very important to see 10 additional recognitions of Palestine, and I think it was felt here and it in a way penetrated the Israeli bubble. But what we see in the streets of Europe is in a magnitude that is frightening for the Israelis, frightening for our future. And the battle now is between the streets of Europe and Netanyahu. If the streets of Europe will convince the Israeli public that Netanyahu is wrong in his position against the Palestinian state, and we cannot stand against the whole world, then we'll see a change inside the public opinion of Israel on this issue.
Alon, thank you so much for your time. Alon Liel, their former Israeli ambassador, who also served as Director General of Israel's Foreign Ministry there in Tel Aviv.
Thank you.
Don't miss out. Get the full picture. Subscribe to Al Jazeera for reliable news, expert insight. Like, share, stay ahead.